this year.
These teams have played each other plenty of times over the years. All of these games should be exciting, tight-fisted affairs.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sideline.
Well, guys, the bond between the rookies on this team did not take long to form. Perez and Young are a real compliment to each other, and they're helping each other improve their games and take them to higher levels. The veterans on the team are quick to praise just how quickly the two have formed chemistry on the court. This franchise looks to be in good hands going forward. Guys?
Thank you for that, David. And Greg, when you watch Perez and Young out there, they just are always on the same page, it seems.
A great point. Both are rookies, but they already look like a pair that's been playing together for a decade. Very rare to see the chemistry they have this early in their careers.
Steve, we know some players are notoriously slow starters. It really takes them a while to hit their peak and get to where they want to all season long. How long did it take you to find your groove?
You know, it's different. Sometimes guys are coming off injuries, and it takes them a little time. Some guys didn't do anything at all.
The Suns trailer. Knight on the wing. Glenn, a screen. Shot clock at 5. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Green gets it to go.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Here we go.
Let's draw it up. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen. Feels like we have a hand in our face every time we shoot the ball. Do not try to win this game by yourself. Stop taking contested jumpers, and let's get back to playing unselfish basketball. Hey, our run starts right here. Right here.
How he played.
Well, Draymond's one of those guys, when you start to look at his numbers, yes, up and down, but when you talk about a guy that competes and does all the little things, he did it. Win or lose, love him or hate him, you have to respect Draymond for leaving it all out on the floor.
Smith outside. Back tonight. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And where the shots been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Warriors.
Absolutely just gorging themselves with these mid-range jumpers. Not always a high-yield strategy, but that's the shot the defense has been yielding, and they have made them pay.
Hustle up. Let's figure this out now. Let's go. We've got to improve our offensive execution, gentlemen.
Can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
They should consider trying to get closer to the basket. Right now, the shots they are attempting are just clanking off the basket.
Curry passes to Livingston. He dishes it to Green. Curry kicks to Varejao. Rejected by Len. Curry with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 5 points so far.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Passes it to Chris. Smith outside. Len, a screen. Smith kicks to Len. Stolen by Varejao. Outside Curry. That one falls. He has 7.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Pass to Chris. Back to Knight. And Tucker has it in the corner. Poked away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Warriors, 4th.
Those are some terrific numbers. You could tell last year that everyone on the team was totally focused on pounding the glass at both ends.
Iguodala dishes to Green. Back to Iguodala. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Now, we all know that Iguodala does more than what shows up in the box score. But you can't overstate how important that is to a team. Executes all the little plays, Steve. You know things you need, and then it shows up in big moments.
You know, Andre Iguodala is one of those players. Whatever you need, you said it best. But clutch plays down the stretch. And he's also one of those guys that you love to have in the locker room for other guys to learn from. He keeps things very jovial and light for his team. But he's a guy that when it's time to play, the prankster in him goes away when he gets on the court.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
My opinion, they just appeared to be comfortable out there. There was no fear in their eyes. They knew that the game was theirs.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And here's Prez on what it's like to be selected in the first round of the NBA draft.
Look, I mean, my goal has always been to play in the NBA. And hearing my name called, shaking hands with the commissioner, putting that cap on, man, it felt great. And, hey, even though I wasn't the #1 pick, I still believe I'm the best player. No, I don't believe. I know I'm the best player in this draft. I mean, I really know that. So I'm going to stay humble, and I'm going to work hard to prove it.
Lots of confidence there, Greg, coming from this rookie.
And Kevin, you gotta love it. There was a lot of hype surrounding Prez when he came out of high school. The talent.
The Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Golden State also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for West. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Setting the floor for the Warriors. A lot of defense at the forward spot with Iguodala and Green. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. And it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clay does a lot of things well. He shoots the basketball, he can defend, but the area he can get better is his ball handling, and he's done that. He looks very comfortable driving, creating shots for himself, and kicking it out for others.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And with Clay and his improved ball handling, Steve, it used to be that he had trouble creating for himself. Now he is creating for himself and others.
Clay has size, speed, and he can flat out shoot the basketball. Now, like you say, with his improved ball handling, he has the confidence to attack the rim. So he can shoot it, and he can get to the bucket.
Curry with it. He had 31 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game. And the way he's been shooting the ball this quarter, he has his teammates fired up. That's why they have this lead.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Outside Knight. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Len's shot is off.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
here is Curry. Thompson outside with 1 on the clock. That one doesn't go.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Let's go, gentlemen. We still have one more half. We have got to pick up the effort on Curry. He is killing us out there. He's made 3 3-pointers tonight, gentlemen. That cannot continue. So I want bodies on him constantly. No space. We're going to smother him out there. The pressure's on them, gentlemen. Make them earn every single point.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
I am surprised. Streaky shooter, but he is hot right now.
Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejau's checked in for West. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Curry.
Tonight, guys, he caught what we call that rhythm. He was hearing that DJ he likes playing a perfect tempo, and it translated into an incredible offensive performance.
Smith, he's in at small forward. Laying out there with Chris. Then it's Young, and it's Levins in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Smith on the wing. The 19-foot shot, and he drops that one in.
Got the best possession, but somehow they got the shot to fall.
Now Livingston, picked by West. Floats one. Livingston, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
$15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. And it's Durant with the rebound. Now here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
I mean, we got to start talking more on defense, fellas. Talking myself here. Talking myself.